Have y'all been following along with Candace Owens and her Charlie Kirk investigation? Y'all, it is riveting. Riveting. I've spoken about it before because it is really interesting. All the dots that she's presenting connect. The math is mathin', if you know what I mean. I recommend click in the description below this video and go check out what she has to say. I mean, it doesn't sound too far-fetched, and I will say she does confirm this is an international conspiracy theory. There's nothing wrong with that, to bring things up that seem to be a little off. Now, I will say there hasn't been a lot that has been disclosed publicly with the legal investigation, which, I mean, is understandable so because it's an investigation. Now, in Candace's latest video, which garnered over 1 million views in 16 hours, she talks about Rob McCoy, America's pastor, goes to Israel to honor Charlie. Charlie's security chief sits down with Sean Ryan, and Zionists are deeply upset that Candace revealed the license plate numbers associated with the Egyptian frequent flyers. Why do you think that is? Now, if you don't know what she's talking about, Candace recently revealed some Egyptian military planes allegedly tracking Erica Kirk for years. She also reveals and shows tag numbers of alleged Egyptian rented vehicles from in Utah that was around the same time that Charlie was shot. She goes there. She really digs. And I mean, that's what she does. That's what she does. That's why she gets so many views. Millions of views every video, every day. Every day. She's very consistent, very dedicated, and I will give her that. I will give her that. And I don't see a problem with bringing things up that is questionable. The plane thing is very questionable, if it is in fact true. And I mean, she shows flight logs and she shows documents and all the things on her YouTube channel. So you got to go there. Like I said, I have it linked in the description below this video. She also shows things like this. The footage. Cars in the driveway of the alleged shooter. Are those the questionable rented vehicles in these only four photos that the media and public was allowed to see? And I also want to point out how many people have stated, isn't it crazy how phones are so good these days? The camera that you can zoom in on any normal iPhone or Android, but the FBI and security photos can never catch nothing but blurry, pixelated. Oh, we don't know. It might be this vehicle. It might be this one. I mean, that's just facts, I guess you could say. Because, I mean, the phones are pretty good nowadays. You can zoom in. We can zoom in, screen grab, enhance, and we can figure it out. Except for when we get security photos. It's nuts to me. Now, Candace goes to play a recording of a student claiming to see a person who fits the description of the suspect a week before the shooting, going onto a roof. In the comment section of that video, a person pointed out they live 5 minutes from UVU. There's something off about the student's interview. He's calling the Low C Center, Law C Center. It's pronounced Low C, and an actual student would know that. Now, she just played a recording and it was blacked out. There was no student's face or nothing shown, but you can click the description below this video and go watch Candace's video. She plays it all. She lays it all out there. She brings the receipts, if you will. She then plays some clips from interviews from the chief of security that was with Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk's chief of security, that is, where he read out text messages that he had with the chief of security or chief of police with UVU. He was asking about access to the roof, that the student access to the roof of buildings. And then the chief of police responded with, I got it covered, Candace brought up, well, you kind of let the ball drop on that because Charlie was paying you millions to be his security and you just rely on somebody else. I mean, does that even sound feasible? Then they was asking about drones, why they didn't fly drones, and they said that you can't fly drones over UVU. That was chief of security. This person put in Candace's comments, Candace, thanks for everything you do. As a licensed drone pilot, I wanted to mention that there are no drone flight restrictions over UVU, and there is no restrictions on September 10th. Brian, which is the chief of security, is absolutely lying about this and would have known this if he actually looked into it. What are y'all thinking about all this? I'm following along with Candace's conspiracy until it don't make sense. A lot of things make sense, a lot of things don't. That's why I'm going to still tune in, okay? Because it's not like everything sounds insane. The planes that were at the same locations as Erica and Charlie for many years. Egyptian military planes. I want to remind everybody, we're talking about millions, if not billions of dollars. We're talking about some pretty high up people. Okay, they do some pretty crazy things sometimes. People in the position of power, very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. In my opinion, and I have to say that because it's all my opinion, okay? It's not a theory, it's just my opinion. And we all have them. I want to encourage you to leave your thoughts and opinions on all of this in the comment section below. I did get a comment the other day, interesting enough, and I was so nice in the post. I was like, I know, shocker. A lot of people are like, God, you're mean. I'm like, I just speak my mind. I speak my commentary. I mean, I don't know why that is so mean to some people, but okay. The other day, I posted that I was trying to incorporate new topics of discussion into my content. I'm trying to grow as a content creator. There's no way I'm going to grow unless I change, okay? So I'm still going to do my sister wives stuff, but I'm also incorporating new topics of discussion like things that I watch and follow. I'm sure, since Candace gets millions of views, that I'm not the only one watching this. I'm not the only one listening to her podcast. I'm not the only one following this conspiracy theory. So when I posted that I wanted to incorporate new videos and new topics of discussion, blah, 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 I was curious to know what y'all were watching, what y'all were following, who y'all were following, what kind of drama or whatever. What are you into right now? Interesting enough, I get a comment that reads, you're losing views because you're a Trump supporter and you talk about Erica Kirk. If it wasn't that, it would be you're losing views because you're mean. You're losing views because you're unprofessional. Okay. I'm trying to do things different and I'm trying to grow as a creator and channel. So can you give me some grace? With that said, I'm going to wrap this up. I do appreciate you for watching this video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I hope you like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions. Also, don't forget I have Candace's video and her channel linked in the description below this video, so go check her out. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.